after all the salesmen are gone. She's one of those kinds of shoppers.
Okay, so basically, what I'm hearing you say is that she, is it that she doesn't feel comfortable with salespeople, or is it that she just doesn't like the pressure, or is she just help me out?
Doesn't like the pressure.
Ah, okay. The good news is that
she buys. She's not like I am. I've been married to this lady for 52 years, and I know her little traits. So to speak. She'll pick out her color, and that's it. And then she'll have me drive it and say, "What do you think?"
Okay, have you driven the car yet?
She knows what she wants.
Okay.
And when she knows what she wants, then she goes for it.
Okay, have you driven the vehicle?
Have I driven the 2012?
Yes.
No, I have not.
Okay, well, here's the thing, is that I'm not going to make you and force you to drive the vehicle if you guys don't want to. I just think that, a vehicle is a very expensive purchase, and again, the 2006s are way different than the 2012s. Obviously, there's evolution, and it's a better automobile, it's a better vehicle. There's just a lot more to it. But I just have to. It's just me that I have to just turn around and recommend that before you purchase a vehicle, that you should test drive it, make sure that you like it, love it, and you want all of it.
Definitely test drive it.
Okay, so again, if totally respect, Larry, we don't need to have your wife come in if she doesn't want to. Can I give you 2 suggestions then? First suggestion is this, is that I got to tell you, I'm not like your average bear. I'm not like a traditional salesperson. Just a little bit about me. I'm a former United States Army soldier. I've been married not as long as you, only 3 years. So I'm not just a sales ninja at all. Like I'm a regular person. So I can appreciate your wife not want to be like in a high pressure environment. So here's what I can do. If, with your permission, I'd love to set up an appointment where we can actually bring the vehicle to you or to her, to the office, the home, free of charge. Because you got to understand, like, we have people coming from New York, from New Jersey, Connecticut, all over the place to buy vehicles. And over the internet, we sell vehicles, again, all over the place. And we have to differentiate ourselves. And a lot of times, your wife is not the only person I've ever heard say, I don't want to come into the dealership, or I don't want to be, stressed out. So we try to make this like the anti-stress situation. This is, something that should be fun and memorable, to be honest with you. So with your permission, I would have no problem, bringing the vehicle to you with no obligations. You don't have to buy the vehicle. You don't have to, talk about money. Like, just give us the opportunity to show you the vehicle, and if you want to test drive it and make sure that this is the right one for both of you, it'd be my pleasure to do so. What do you think?
Well, I know in the past with dealers that I've dealt with, I'll go in there and I'll select a vehicle and I'll bring it home and let her test drive it and drive it around a little bit, then go back and say, yep, this is the one she wants. But she wants it in this color, and she wants that on it, or she wants this on it. So she will test drive it. And what I can do, Sean, is go out to Sorensen and have Carl give me a 2012. I'll bring it home, let her drive it. It's not saying I'm going to buy it from Sorensen. I've bought vehicles from Dalby's, other places. So, but you sound like an honest, interesting man. You're in Brantford, correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. I bought 2 Saturns from when Saturn was out there in Brantford.
Okay.
They're gone now. Now, where are you located relative to where Saturn used to be?
From the Saturn place?
Yes.
To be honest with you, I'm not sure where the Saturn store was, but we're right on Route 1.
Okay. I think they were too. They were in North Brantford.
Yes.
Right, okay. Because I remember we came under a little railroad bridge.
Okay, we're like at exit 53 or 54.
I'm not sure on that, Sean. If I was to guess, I would say it was probably exit 54.
Yeah, that's it. It's 54.
Okay.
All right. Well, here's the thing. You said that I have no problem if you don't want us to bring the vehicle to you. Like I said, whatever's easier for you. I would prefer, and again, this is all about your preference, but I would prefer that, we dealt, with you, because here's the thing that I think about too. If it was me, because this business is really, it's a lot of work, especially with the economy the way it is. Like, I would almost feel bad that, you would go and kind of just pick up inventory from the local dealer, and, the guy's got to, basically prep the vehicle, get it to you, and not, do business with you. Me, I don't mind working, especially, with or without us putting a deal together, no pressure. But I think, with your permission, I'd love the opportunity to just, if you want, like I could meet you somewhere, or bring the vehicle to you, and then you could just, again, show it to your wife and have her test drive it and go from there.
Okay, well, let me discuss that with her this evening. If she's okay with that, I'm okay with that.
Absolutely. Again, not a problem. And you know what? I totally respect where you're coming from too, because happy wife, happy life. I'm new into the game, only 3 years, but I learned that already early in the relationship.
Well, let me tell you the truth. I think the only reason we're probably still together is I did 30 years in the military, and she didn't know if I was going to get my ass killed over in Vietnam or not. So
what branch of the service?
I was in the Navy, the submarine force, and also Spec Ops.
All right, listen, I'm not going to hold that against you. 11 Bravo, United States Army.
Oh, we were Army. Well, I saved your ass.
Okay, well, listen, I'm only teasing. Much respect for anybody that's been in the military, first and foremost. Also, you didn't mention that you were prior military service. I'm going to see what I can do here. I got to tell you, these owners that I work for, stand-up guys. Part of the reason why they did business with me is because of my background. And usually we try to go above and beyond for people that are in law enforcement and military because, again, we truly do appreciate and respect what you all do for us. Okay? All right, so let's do this. How about you talk to your wife and get her, her blessing that it's okay that we could, give you the vehicle, like we could bring the vehicle to you, and then you could turn around and liaison with her, okay?
Now, do you have the capability to email me some information on the 2012 Liberty Sport?
Sir, I got full capabilities. Would you like video or just static email?
Either or. I'm set up to handle anything.
All right, I will do both. I have your email address as papaburgess@AOL.com, correct?
That's correct, Sean.
Okay, well, listen, Larry, thank you so much for calling me. I will turn around and send, the information on the vehicle. Is there any specific, pictures, videos, details, information I could include in that?
Available colors for exterior and interior.
Well, listen, how about this? I'm going to take it a step further because I definitely feel like we're vibing on the phone here. They're all available. I mean, that's the thing. If this was a helicopter, a submarine, or Ferrari, then we have to figure out what we have in stock. But this is, it's a cheap. If we don't have the vehicle in stock, don't worry about it because we, like I mentioned before, we sell so many vehicles, out of state to people all over the place. If we don't have it in stock, we could get it within 24, 48 hours. What I need you to do is this. Just let me know. Like, I'll send you some information on the vehicle itself. I'll even probably include a couple of video links. And then what I will also do is let you know what I have here. But please do not even stress at all